Welcome to Dreams from the Deccan, where we'll look at remarkable business achievers from the southern states. These days, when you think of a successful new business, high technology or services usually comes to mind. But not all entrepreneurs dream of taking that route. Indeed, one man dreamt of making it big in the most traditional of businesses, farming. Back in the 1980s, B.Soundarajan started a modest poultry business with 5,000 rupees of borrowed money. By 2006, the World Bank's International Finance Corporation had bought a 5% stake in his company, valuing it at $220 million. Even today, Suguna Poultry continues to lay golden eggs. Here's a look at its story. What came first, the chicken or the egg? At Suguna Poultry, it doesn't matter. Both are at the heart of a booming business. And at the helm is B.Soundarajan, a self-made man who never went to college but created an enterprise with a turnover of 3,700 crores.
Tell us about your beginning, as in how did this come about, and how did you sort of bring about this concept of contract farming to India?
During 1975-76, I completed my school finals. When I completed my school finals, I want to go to the college as like any young student who is finishing the school. When I approached my father, he said about, why not you do something own? Then I asked why you are telling this one. Myself and my mother both are they are working as a school teachers all along. They want to see something I am doing in my own. So something own means my father is not doing any businesses. He is doing agriculture activity. So within the agriculture, I had to do something poultry farming or cattle farming or some allied activities. That's the way we chose poultry and cattle. What we started in 1986, we started the business as an input trading. We given a lot of credit in the market. During 1990, many of the farmers they closed their farming activity because of it's now become as unremunerative. The farmers are also ideal. We are also ideal. Something we had to roll out the wheels. Further, the new thought came in is the contract farming. Why not we start the contract farming? There is two ways it will benefit. By way of one is continuing the business. Another one, whatever we given the credit in the market, that money also it can be collected. We started with the 2-3 farms during the 1990s. That's the way it's a contract farming is started. We are not named contract farming or something, but now it's become as order of the day. We started in 1990s as a 2-3 farms. It's a very tiny, but almost in India now the 70 to 80% of the chicken is produced out of contract farming.
The contract farming system allows Suguna to outsource a time-consuming process and gives small farmers a new source of income. Suguna provides the farmers everything they need to grow chickens. All they need to invest is in building the shed for the birds.
எங்களோட ப்ராசஸ் வந்து பார்த்தோம்னா இன்டிகிரேஷன் ப்ராசஸ்ஸு ஃபார்மர்ஸ்க்கு வந்து நாங்கள் ஃபீடு மெடிசன்ஸ் இது எல்லாமே கொடுத்துருவோம் ஃபார்மர்ஸுக்கு கொடுத்து 40 days க்ரோயிங் டைமு 40 days க்ரோயிங் டைமில் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா நல்ல A கிளாஸ் ஃபார்மர்ஸ்க்கு வந்து நல்லா மேனேஜ்மெண்ட் பண்ணாங்கன்னா A கிளாஸ் ஃபார்மர்ஸ்க்கு பர் கேஜிக்கு 9 rupees வந்து உங்களுக்கு கிடைக்கும்.
Once the birds grow up, they're collected from the respective farms. And with the middlemen out of the way, they can look forward to growing incomes.
நல்ல க்ரோயிங் சார்ஜஸ் வந்து மினிமம் 3 ரூபாயிலேருந்து அதிகபட்சமாக 9-10 ரூபாய் வரைக்கும் வாங்கலாம். அதனால் எங்களுக்கு நல்ல வருமானம் கிடைக்குது. அதனால் குழந்தைகளை படிக்க வைக்க முடியுது. வாழ்க்கை தரம் ரொம்ப நல்லா இருக்குது.
Suguna and its contract farmers are doing well today, but it hasn't always been a smooth ride for Soundarajan and his company. Indeed, it's come close to collapse in the past.
You've gone close to the brink of bankruptcy, maybe 3 times now, and you sort of pull yourself back every time by doing something different. So could you tell us a little bit about that and how really, this thought process comes along and how you sort of overcome all these adversities?
One day I had to close the shop because my input is going to the farms. The farmers are closed. I had to close my shop or I had to continue. The new thought came in as a contract farming. So that obstacle converted into the opportunity. In year 2000, we are doing around 100 crores is our turnover. We are in about 50% plus in the market share in Tamil Nadu. Because of the over expansion, the market is not able to accept that much of the quantity. We are near to bankrupt. A lot of the money we lost. Again, the second stage of the rollout, it happened because of the others moving into the other state. If I am limited to my geography, I may not be in this position now. That given the new opportunity as going into the Andhra Pradesh or Karnataka, like that 1 or 2 states we started expanding during 1990.
You also caught the eye of the IFC, the International Finance Corporation, 5 years ago. So how did that come about, and sort of, how did you catch their eye and sort of prove to be a viable business?
During that time, we hadn't thought of why not we raise some funds for our expansion activities. We met a lot of the venture capital funds, and including IFC. That time, the wavelength IFCs and our wavelength is suited. More than the valuation, the wavelength it matched us. If I'm going into the commercial way, I had to choose somebody. But IFC's initiative is also, they are interested on farming communities development. They want to put up the money more than the commercial. The farming community, if they are joining the hands in Suguna, why not we go together towards the increasing the farmer base, increasing the farmer's livelihood. Due to that, we joined together.
It's been many years since Suguna started retailing meat products. Suguna Daily Fresh has everything from raw chicken to easy-to-cook meal options.
How have you sort of try to change the attitude of the customer towards, buying chicken?
In 2004-05, after that, there is a lot of the modern retail came in, but as expected, that much of the sale is, for a meat sale is not happening in the modern retail. Then we realized the consumers are not preferring to go to modern retail to buy a non-vegetarian products. So we want to start the own chicken retail shops. That too, the processed meat in the name of the Daily Fresh we started. Already we established in about 80 plus 90 around 90 shops already we started. We want to scale it up to 500 shops in coming another 2 years of period. This is to bring a mainly awareness to the people to which is the hygiene meat or non-hygienic meat.
Suguna's Farmers Collective today stands at 17,000 in 11 states, handling 730,000 tons of chicken. B.Soundarajan has become an example of successful entrepreneurs.
What advice would you give to budding entrepreneurs today?
Many of them, they are seeing the comfort zones as of today. For doing the business is whether it's a money or willingness to do. What it is needed is not the money. Without money, we can do the businesses. But the only thing is our willingness is needed to do.
Courage is at the heart of the Suguna story. The courage to make something out of nothing, the courage to deal with setbacks, and the courage to seek new opportunities. And that's it for this episode of Dreams from the Deccan. Thanks for watching.